Greetings, my saplings. Today we are going to be discussing none other than the Jordan 1 High Obsidian. To be specific, like always in these how to cop guides, we will be mentioning some release info, how to cop them, and of course, like always, to end off the video, some resale predictions. To kick it off with the release info, the Jordan 1 High Obsidian drops in men's sizing and grade school sizing this Saturday, August 31st, to end off an already amazing month of August. Men's sizes will be $160 as usual, and the same goes for grade school sizes at $120. Felt you guys might also want to know that coupons are going to be permitted at foot stores, so that means you could use your VIP coupons, and that also means if you guys have taken the survey from a month before, let me share a quick tip with you guys. Just change the last 4 digits to any random 4 numbers, and you could essentially use that as much as you want. It's basically an easy $10. It's basically unlimited $10 coupons, and it's pretty useful. But anyway, let's talk about how to cop these. Let's talk about how you could get your hands on a pair of these Obsidian Jordan 1s. So like usual, I'm going to be sticking with sites that I know you guys have a great chance at manually. I don't want to waste your guys' time, not only that, but of course, as a manual user, you really do have to manage your time properly. So for example, such as Holy Pop Store dropping at 6 p.m. Eastern time, perhaps that might not exactly be worth your time unless you just want a personal size and you're going for the bigger sizes and you're okay with that higher retail too. You'll probably be able to scoop up a pair there. But let's move on to 3 a.m. Eastern time and let's talk about one of my favorite sites dropping. And my favorite site that is going to be dropping, which also happens to ship worldwide, is going to be Foot Patrol. Foot Patrol stock will go live just a little bit before 3 a.m. Eastern time, but the queue will be up much before that. You could feel free to set up. You could feel free to set up with multiple Chrome users. You could also feel free to try to set up on your mobile phone and just hope to get through queue soon. And then anyone who's in Europe Foot Locker and Europe sneakers are of course going to be great options. When it comes to Europe sneakers, it's going to be a Leo drop. Let everyone order, which means your essential goal should be to get in as many accounts as possible as fast as possible. Now, of course, there's going to be many more stores dropping at 3 a.m. Eastern time, but if you had to place your focus somewhere, these are the places I would recommend for manual users. But moving on now to 9:30-ish a.m. Eastern time, queues will go live for Finish Line and also JD Sports. Now, Kicks USA will also go live, but I don't recommend spending too much time or effort there just because I haven't seen a lot of success derived from there. But Finish Line and JD Sports are phenomenal places to try. Stock will go live at 10 a.m. Eastern time, but again, you could set up Chrome users and attempt to get in queue as soon as possible. I've seen so much success come for these places. I highly suggest it, especially because they have free shipping. It's going to be $160 flat and $120 flat for grade school. It's beautiful. Now, also at 10 a.m. Eastern time, because keep in mind, stock goes live there at 10 a.m. Eastern time. You could just keep your Chrome users running in the background, hoping to get through queue. But I would also suggest focusing on foot sites. Every single foot site is going to be dropping. You don't exactly have to pick one to focus on because stock does tend to last a little while, but after the first minute or so, you do have to really try to spam a lot to attempt to get it into your cart. And then once it's in your cart, I would suggest trying to do a PayPal checkout. Then also, one final thing you want to keep note of, you're going to want to also try Nike sneakers on the same page for USA. You have the grade school and you also have the men's, where in Europe, you only have the men's sizes, and then grade school are actually going to be dropping on Nike Desktop Europe around that time, 3 a.m. Eastern time. But for USA, you're definitely going to want to try to get in as many accounts as possible. Just like Europe, it's going to be a Leo drop. Let everyone order. Get in your accounts fast, and also you got a lot going on. You got the foot sites going on. You got Finish Line and JD Sports in the background. It's going to be hectic, and trust me, there's way more sites dropping at 10 a.m. Eastern time, and I'm just trying to give you what's the best to focus on because again, as a manual user, you can only do so much. Then also, after everything's out of stock, you could always feel free to try and give some effort on Shoe Palace. Shoe Palace tends to stay in stock for a very long time because of their cart system, which doesn't allow many users to cart at the same time. So you could feel free to try to check out there after a while. And then one final thing regarding in-store, something that I always suggest, not only to get the shoe, but also to boost your points on the foot apps, I would highly suggest going to foot stores after 3 p.m. local time. that is when they do the leftovers. Now, make sure you call your Foot Action, Foot Locker, and Champs beforehand. Make sure you know the procedure. Sometimes most of them do the tickets early in the morning. So what you want to do is go in the morning to get the tickets. You come back at 3 p.m. local time, and some of them just do them first come, first serve, and you have to wait out the store the entire time. But anyway, with all the head of cop out of the way, why don't we move on to some resale predictions? So, are these going to be profitable? Yes, this is one of the best drops this year. This is absolutely amazing. Demand is incredible, and stock is under 100,000 for the men's sizes. So the grade school size are going to do incredible. The men's size are going to do incredible. Now, what sizes exactly should you stick to? Well, with Jordan 1s, you normally want to stick to sizes under 10. For grade school, normally under 6. But keep note, there's a lot of demand here. If you don't have tax in your location, you're buying the shoes for $160 flat. I honestly feel like there's some decent money, at least lunch money, to be made with some of the bigger sizes too. 10.5, 10, and maybe even 11. Anyway, I think you guys get the point with these Jordan 1s. The smaller sizes are always the better, but I just wanted to let you know that if you are getting these shoes for basically just $160 and $120, sizes 6, 6.5, and 7, and 10, 10.5, and 11, you might not want to be too scared of, because I could definitely see these jumping in price after 10 a.m. Eastern time, after most of the United States sites sell out. That's when demand kind of rises a decent bit. And also, these are a fantastic hold. Demand is extremely high, like I said, and stock is average. So if you do happen to get these, especially in smaller sizes, it's an amazing hold. Very highly suggested you hold for at least 6 months to a year. But with that, I'm going to conclude today's video. Feel free to subscribe and turn on post notifications to stay 100% updated on every single hype sneaker that is going to be releasing in the future. Also, feel free to leave a like if you did enjoy, or if you perhaps learned a thing or two. With that, though, I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic rest of your day.
And I can't walk. You hit me so hard, I don't want to talk. Get your foot off my foot. Ah.
Get your foot off my foot. Yeah.
Why are you always in my way, knocking me over every single day? Get your foot off my foot. Ah.
Get your foot off my foot. Yeah.
I should have run the other way. Now there's just one thing to say. Get your foot off my foot. Ah.